Well, hello! Welcome back to my channel. Jashawn here to talk about some friggin' books. A booktuber who is a newer booktuber and brand new to me for sure is the channel Ink Not Blood. And she recently, like today is the day that she tagged me and a bunch of other people to do her original book tag, the over 30 book tag. And as she said in her video, she just wanted to do this because if you're 30 or approach like 29, 30, 31 and up for sure, in the booktube community, you're kind of, there's other people in your age range, but not as prominent, not as popular, and not as many for sure. There's definitely more people in their 20s than people in their 30s and up. And absolutely nothing wrong with there being a lot of people in their 20s. I subscribe to many people who are in their very early 20s. There's a couple of teenagers, mid-20s, etc. I'm friends with some of these people that I've connected with and have no qualms, nothing against anyone being young. Like, you're young, why would I have a problem with that? But there are just certain things that don't always have in common, life experiences that you just don't have in common. So you might enjoy watching someone's channel and think they're a lovely, wonderful person, but just know that you don't have that much to connect on. Lily, no, not right now. She waits until I'm filming to play with. No. The point is just that when the large majority of the people that you're seeing, people you see interacting with each other on Twitter and whatnot, are younger and you might not have as much in common with them, just kind of your life experiences make you see things differently, have a different perspective on certain situations. It can be a little bit like, hello, am I alone out here? You feel a little alienated sometimes. So there has been recent efforts of people who are a little bit older to connect with each other on Twitter, etc., just find each other's channels. And I think it's great. And inspired by that, she went ahead and made this original book tag. Before I get going into the tag, let me know down below how old you are, if you are comfortable sharing that. And if you are in the 30-ish and up age range, do you understand what I'm talking about with like just feeling kind of a little bit of a distance between someone who might be like 21 and a booktuber? And if you are a younger booktuber, let me know if you can kind of understand that, or if it sounds really like, I don't know, stupid to you. Number one is to name one of your favorite books that has a protagonist who is 30 years or older. I don't actually have the one book I was thinking of, but I have another one of her books, and I mean, this could count too because I'm pretty sure the protagonist is over 30, but maybe not. She might not be. Oh no, yeah, she is. So I guess this could count. Dark Places by Gillian Flynn. I was thinking of Gone Girl because I'm pretty sure they're over 30. And then Age of Myth by Michael J. Sullivan. This one has characters who are younger, but then it also has some characters who are older. It's a larger cast. Number two, name a book that represents who you were when you were younger. So this one, there is an aspect of this book, of this character, that represents me when I was younger. Not the whole thing, not the whole character by any means. Our girl Selena has various suitors. She's a flirt, and yeah, she's annoying. And when I was younger, I was a flirt and I was annoying. I was a shameless flirt in the fact that I just liked to flirt. That's why I went with her, because she's just flitting from dude to dude, and you're like, girl, get your life together. But you know, sometimes you're a stupid teenager. Number three, name a book that represents who you are in your life now. This is, again, just a part of this book. Definitely not the whole book, because this book touches on a lot of like mental health issues, and I don't have that in my life. But I picked I Hate Everyone But You by Gabby Dunn and Allison Raskin. I love their YouTube channel, and I thought this was a pretty good book. I enjoyed it. I kept it also because this is hideous, but this is beautiful. Oh my God. But I picked this one mostly just because it kind of represents, I don't hate everyone. I joke and be like, oh, I hate people. I really don't hate people. I'm a pretty outgoing person. I'm friendly, and there's lots of lovely people in the world, but I'm just like, I don't have enough energy to have like a large circle of friends. So I just felt like this represented that pretty well. Number 4, name a book that represents something that has never changed about you. I was kind of having a hard time with this one because I'm like I could say the Parasol Protectorate series because I feel like I've always kind of been a little snarky, sarcastic, like the protagonist is there in that series. But when I was younger, like middle school, early high school, it wasn't necessarily like that. So then I went on a totally different route. I selected False Secrets by Candy Dawson Boyd because this book is about a young black girl who gets accepted into this performing arts school, and it's like her experience with how rigorous the schooling is. And then it touches on topics of colorism within the black community and being black enough, right? And I was very young and I read this book, and I just think something that has not changed about me is always trying to read books that allow me to empathize with people, things I otherwise wouldn't know, right? I don't have these experiences. I've always been interested in learning about other people's cultures, communities, etc., and wanting to be open-minded and just wanting to know more to have a better understanding. And that is definitely something I have stuck with as I've gotten older. I've always been interested in reading books like that. I've always been interested in learning more about that by talking to people. And yeah, so I guess that's something that hasn't changed about me. Number 5 is to name one of your favorite classics because, as she said in her original video, you know, we're classics when we're older. 30 is, in your 30s is not really old in the grand scheme of life. We are all aware. I have 2 for this. I'm sure you guys can guess them. I need to read more classics. I tried that like 2 years ago, and if you were watching that series I had going, it was not going well. There's quite a few classics I don't like, but some that I do. Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte, and The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. The final prompt is to name a book that you like or that you want to read that was published the year you were born. So one that I just saw was something about light. I don't remember, but it was by Terry Pratchett, and I do have a desire to read those books, but it's very daunting. And another one that I saw is a book that I still need to read and get back to the person at work that loaned it to me. Sorry, Benito. Redwall by Brian Jacques. And that is it. That is the tag. A lot of people were already tagged, so I'm probably not going to tag anybody, but I will just double check quickly to see who she did tag, and if anyone I know of that is in the 30 and up camp wasn't tagged, I'll give them a tag. I'll link them down below. Thank you so much for your time, guys. As always, very much appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.